Ladies, gentlemen and graduands, welcome to this Birmingham City University Awards ceremony. This is a formal ceremony, but we do want you all to enjoy yourselves. Please clap and cheer as loudly as you can, and feel free to take photographs, whilst making sure you don't block the view of those around you. If young children get restless, please take them out of the hall, and door stewards will show you to a viewing room where you can still see the ceremony. Finally, please turn all mobile phones to silent during the ceremony. Now, as the processions enter the hall, please stand.
I declare this congregation open. Please be seated. I preside over this ceremony as Chancellor of the University, an office which is held by each Lord Mayor of Birmingham. And I'm delighted to have this opportunity to participate in such a wonderful celebration of our students' achievements. I now call upon Vice Chancellor to give the opening address.
Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, all our graduates. As Vice-Chancellor of the University, I'm absolutely delighted to welcome you all to this morning's awards congregation. It's great to see so many of you with us this morning, with your family, your friends, your partners, in what I hope you agree is a really special location to celebrate our students' achievements this year. One of the greatest pleasures that it gives me as the Vice-Chancellor of a university is to participate in these ceremonies, because essentially this is what it's all about. All of my colleagues on the stage here, we're all working to enable you to achieve today in your celebration. From the day you apply to study with us, everything has been focused on arriving at this point in your career success. And this is very much about when we celebrate the completion of your studies and your success today. This has been my first full academic year as Vice-Chancellor here at BCU, and what a year it's been for the university. We opened the new Parkside building, which I know many of you will have been able to study in over the past year. Construction has started on our second building in the city centre, the Curzon Street building, which will open next year. We launched the Birmingham City University International College down in Bourneville. We sponsored our first school, City Road Primary School, which is an academy under the Birmingham City University Academies Trust. And we held our inaugural Inspired Festival, which showcased a lot of the work of our students doing creative courses. Many of you will have taken part in the Inspired Festival. And we continue to expand our student numbers as BCU becomes incredibly popular for first choice for students coming to university. One of the other highlights over the year for me was working with our students on the Extra Mile Awards, where we recognise staff and students for the exceptional contributions that they gave to the university community. We had over 650 nominations, and this morning I'd like to congratulate a lecturer in one of your schools, Steve Chamberlain, who's a lecturer in the School of Visual Communication, because he was voted by our students to be the personal tutor of the year this year. And you can read all about the Extra Mile Awards in your graduation brochures. This year also, we set out our vision for where we as a university want to be in 2020. And the cornerstone of that vision is transformation. We'll transform the university. We'll transform practice through the knowledge and the research that we contribute to industry and the professions. We'll also help to transform our city and our region. And we'll, through our teaching, our learning, our support, and our practice focus, we'll also help to transform our students. And as you cross this stage today, you will be the living embodiment of that transformation. Graduates, this is your day, a day that I hope you'll be able to reflect on your time as a student, your experiences both in terms of your studies and your personal life. It's also a day to celebrate the things that you've learned and the friendships that you made while you were with us. And of course, it's a day where you must feel proud of yourselves and what you have achieved. It's also a day to look forward. So today is not just about looking back at the end of your studies, but it's about the beginning of the next chapter in your lives. And of course, as you move on to new things, all of us on the stage are fully aware of the challenges that face you, particularly in a quite challenging economic climate where the job market is inevitably tough. But we know that you're prepared to meet those challenges. The skills you now have are a product of our university's distinctive focus on professional and creative practice. We have set out not just to give you knowledge, but also to give you practical and real-world experience. And I hope you'll take that and use that effectively. Because we're very proud here at BCU of the applied and practice-based form of higher education that we provide. We believe that it's relevant to the needs of students, employers, and indeed the wider society. Your experience has also been informed by highly applied, often world-leading research and scholarly activity of our academic staff, many of whom you can see on the platform this morning. And many of them are also themselves practicing in the world of work and the world of professions. Your courses were also co-designed and shaped by employers, practitioners in the professions. And in many ways, it's also been shaped by yourselves. We as a university are nationally recognized for the level of engagement that our students have in shaping what it is you do while you're at university. So this morning, would like to thank you for your contribution to the university. You've helped shape our courses, you've sharpened our thinking, and you've given us ideas and suggestions about how we can improve things in the university. So thank you to you all for everything that you've put in to this university while you've been with us. This morning, we're celebrating the success of students graduating from Birmingham's Institute of Art and Design. If I could bottle up the creative talent that sits in front of me, I would indeed be a very wealthy man. But all of you know better than most that talent isn't everything. I've always been really impressed with the hard work, the discipline, the determination shown by our students in the creative disciplines, all of you this morning representing those creative disciplines. The work ethos that you now have, I'm sure, will stand you in good stead as you pursue careers in the creative industries. And this university produces more graduate talent in the creative industries than any other institution outside the southeast of England. Nearly a quarter of all of our students are enrolled on creative and cultural courses, and we've been investing over £27 million a year in those programs. Provision for art and design has been at the heart of our offering at the university since we opened the doors of what was then known as the Birmingham Government School of Design in 1843. Many of you have been working and learning in the Parkside building, as I've mentioned, which is now our new state-of-the-art facility for art and design. And I think that demonstrates how we continue our commitment to the creative industries beyond 1843 to the present day and into the future. The Parkside building also was the setting of one of my personal highlights of the year here at the university, with the breathtaking paper installation of the Battle of the Somme, which students from our theatre performance and event design program put together. It was an extraordinary way to mark the World War I, the centenary of World War I, and so I was pleased that it really was able to reach a wide audience when we displayed it in the Parkside building, and then it's gone on to RAF Shawbury for further display. A truly remarkable exhibition by creative talent. There have also been plenty of opportunities this year as all BIAD students have made their work recognised by key industry players. For example, our students presented over 20 new design concepts at the January's Interiors 2014 show at the NEC. Visual communication students Leah Gallagher and Khushbu Patel were two of the winners of this year's Beehive competition. Recent animation graduates Rizwan Khan and Michael Price were shortlisted in the student animation category at the Royal Television Society's Midland Awards in December, with Rizwan taking the award for his film Chime. Our expert staff were also being recognised and given world attention. For example, Catherine Moore, our Professor of Landscape and Architecture, has been elected the next world president of the International Federation of Landscape Architects. So again, great success. Those are just very few examples of that success. And you all leave us equipped, not just with the raw talent that you came to us with, but the industry-relevant skills, the real-world experience, and hopefully the networks of contacts that will help with your creative ambitions. And don't let anybody tell you that a career in the creative industries is a soft option. Don't let them say either that the arts don't matter in the real world. The UK's creative industries are now worth over £70 billion a year to the UK economy. They make up nearly 6% of the country's workforce, It's the fastest growing sector in the UK economy. And in fact, in January this year, the Cultural Secretary, Maria Miller, described the creative sector as an economic. Here, Birmingham published a report forecasting that overall growth in other areas. Creative industries that you'll find an exciting view will be stepping into a world of constant innovation and change and rapid development, to the extent that probably some of you will be undertaking jobs in the next decade or so that don't actually exist today, such as the change and the innovation of business and in industry. But we're confident that as a result of the skills, the knowledge, the capabilities and competencies that you have, that you'll be able to adapt to this fast-changing world yourselves, taking many of those jobs in the future. So be confident, and you will be confident, that you will continue to be part of this university as you move forward. And I hope that every one of you this morning realizes that you will be playing a significant part in the university community as you move forward, because today you become part of an outstanding alumni, many of whom are already shaping the world, doing fantastic things, contributing to the economy, managing the environment, improving healthcare. And you'll hear about two of our successful alumni later this morning. We want also to hear what happens to you next as you move on. So please keep in touch with us. You'll always continue to be part of BCU. We want to hear about the great things that you'll go on to do. So stay in touch. You'll become free members of the Alumni Association, and there's more information in your graduation brochure today. It's important that we track how you progress so we can celebrate your success in the future as well. Graduates, I'm sure your successful studies will stand you in good stead for whatever challenges lay ahead, and our good wishes go to you as you move on to the next stage of your lives. And you may not know this, but it will appear on your certificate, which you'll receive today, that the Birmingham City University motto is Age Quod Agis, which means do and be the best. And as you move on to the next stages of your lives, you must do and be the best. Have a great day. Enjoy the celebrations. Today is all about you. Thank you. I now call upon the Executive Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Design and Media, Professor David Roberts, to commence the presentation of award holders and on the Chancellor to receive our students.
Chancellor, as Executive Dean, I present students from the Birmingham Institute of Art and Design who have qualified for the award of degrees, diplomas and certificates. I commence by presenting candidates for the award of research degree. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Soft Glass, the aesthetic qualities of kiln-formed glass with recycled inclusions, I present Dr. Selina Jane Topham. I now invite Dr. Panchalingam Suntharalingam to present the postgraduate award holders from the School of Fashion, Textiles and 3D Design.
Master of Arts in Design and Visualization, with distinction, Yi Hua Gao. With distinction, Ka K Leo. With distinction, Stella. Kyriakos Konstantinou. Shirada Hari. Xing Yi Wang. Zhu Qing Wang. Hong Ling Shen. Master of Arts in Fashion Accessory Design, Xin Wen. Shu Qing Wang. Master of Arts in Fashion Design with distinction, Xin Zhang. Vidhi Anand. Wang Jinghua. Sasha Jin. Yi Chen Su. Xiao Ju Ho. Chile. Qing Ki Hu. Songdili Sanka. Master of Arts in Fashion Promotion with distinction, Rafiqat Chayatan. Natnicha Akaraduromte. Xian Chen. Yu Gong Chen. Ali Dashti. Lisa Lei. Wei Ling Su. Ying Fan Ting. Yi Chen Chun. Yi Chen Wu. Si Han Chu. Chia Feng Ling. Master of Arts in Fashion Styling, Medhini Guru Jola. Manshi Hamnani. Kansai Sek. Shu Jing Huan. Master of Arts in Surface Design, Rose Charrington. Master of Arts in Textile Design with distinction, Fika Ramni Julia. With distinction, Anna Sebestova. Carrie Ann Pierce. This concludes the presentation of postgraduate award holders from the School of Fashion, Textiles and 3D Design.
I now invite Marlene Little to present the undergraduate award holders from the School of Fashion, Textiles and 3D Design.
Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Fashion Design, with First Class Honours, Harris Lily Samantha Dow. With First Class Honours, Wei Hung Lam. Anissa Petkar. With First Class Honours, Holly Jane Smith. Charlotte Armistead. Carla Jane Bissell. Hannah Louise Bolt. Paige Amber Broom. Anais Eugenie Caulfield. Lucy Helen Crossley. Grace Golding. Michael Dennis Hone. Louise K. Hoyle. Letitia Kelly. Claire Victoria Latham. Stephanie Lee. Anna Joan Magro. Lucy Orton. Alexandra Lucy Rollett. Sarah Shields. Emily Sung. Robin Tilbury. Jessica Marie Wilkes. Graciel Kusuma Andini. Jan Rees Brudenell. Shi Min Lee. Emma Jane Mortarboys. Sarah Noor Safia. Romy Harish Kumar Sindhev. Lee Wang. Rebecca Dawn Young. Samina Javid. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Fashion Design with Design for Performance. Natasha Brady. Yasmin Jade Crystal Farrell. Poppy Grant. Katie Louise Harper. Rachel Louise Johnson. Kira Kleos. Jessica May Lamb. Claire Paver. Nancy Rachel Smith. Charlotte Elizabeth Cooper. Samantha Exley. Felicity Sarah Gard. Natasha Leanne Kennelik. Charlotte Ophelia Emily. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Fashion Design with Fashion Communication. With First Class Honours, Amy Johnson. With First Class Honours, Sophia Shah. Hanish Kaur Babra. Katie Best. Rebecca Jane Blood. Caroline Brown. Jamila Bruce. Alexandra Ella Patricia Clements. Bryony Gardiner. Tasveen Hussain. Helen Joynson. April Rose Kimber. Katrina Charlotte McTurnan. Charlotte Morgan. Lauren Sarah Orme. Gemma Eve Pullen. Antonia Nicole Reed. Amrita Sagu. Hannah Smith. Catherine Wharton. Nathiel Kavanagh. Manfei Luo. Abigail Rose O'Neill. Camille Sevelius-Katie. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Fashion Design with Garment Technology. Hannah Carter. Adele Collier. Megan Mary Cotton. Hayley Jane Gorton Snowball. Zoe Hedges. Hannah Rose Jevons. Katie Lee Lewis. Mandy Rowlands. Rachel Stanford. Geraldine Batashvili. Dorothy Diamini. Hannah Louise Mulryan. Helen Wakefield. Lucy Alice Sutherland. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Fashion Retail Management. With first class honours, Claudia Kezia Gilmore. Saskia Anderson Harper. Holly Marie Andrews. Jessica Mary Alice Bates. Cara Beth Louise Bennett. Megan Beth Blackburn. Jessica Boyles. Samantha Rebecca Burak. Isabel Burnell Molyneux. Alice Rachel Carter. Harriet Rose Carter. Molly Sarah Coker. Elizabeth Condy. Amy Eliza Davies. Jessica Davey. Amy Jane Derry. Chloe Jasmine Forsdyke. Michelle Jane Sheila Gilbert. Harriet Jane Graham. Gemma Victoria Hagan. Rebecca Mary Hallstrom. Lucy Hurren. Kit Yi Lam. Amy Louise Linton. Natasha Lunn. Yasmin Moyer. Virginia Rachel Nelson. Grace Rebecca Owen. Anna Pearson. Melissa Rosa Poulton. Beth Rimmer. Amanda Robinson. Francesca Charlotte Roddy. Hayley Room. Nicola Faye Simunov. Eleanor Judy Stafford. Lucy Eleanor Stevens. Lauren Alicia Stutz. Amy Jane Southern. Jolie Tujachajian. Jodie Louise Whitaker. Ashley Yongachi. Noura Abdul Karim. Rachel Rose Alcock. Katerina Sophia Elpanis. Rachel Ann Armory. Medina Binti Azaldin. Michelle Barrett. Amy Ann Bond. Caroline Jane Buckingham. Harriet Juliana Carter Harper. Portia Lauren Colbert. Connie Lindsay Cooley. Samantha England. Lauren Erskine. Laura Catherine Eves. Ellie Kate Harris. Claudia Humphreys. Bethany Ruth Jermack. Abigail Louise Jones. Kira Louise Lawson. Victoria Leedham. Amy Kate McHale. Elizabeth May Mobley. Claire Amy Moore. Lucy Ann Mosley. Olivia Grace Jade Perryman. Olivia Ace May Salih. Netta Sukilikar. Rebecca Thompson. Sarah Teresa Oons. Hannah Wade. Stephanie Whittle. Alicia Williams. Gia Bonita Williams. Charlotte Sarah Wilton. Joey Elizabeth Wu. Sukhdeep Kaur Basan. Mega Alicia Owen. Yolande Jade Redgard. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Interior Design. With First Class Honours, Jennifer Mary Flower. With First Class Honours, Rachel Laura Gwitt. With First Class Honours, Natasha Punj. With First Class Honours, Sieni Wijaya. With First Class Honours, Catherine Ann Williams. Graciela Kusuma Andini. Robert Thomas Carter. Jessica Rose Ensor. Amilpuya Golibagik Saman Nani. Sue Min Kim. Alexandra Eleanor May Lake. Amy Jane Marsh. Denise Rook. Nia Price. Esther Rainsbury. Ailish Warwick. Davinia Letitia Woolery. Anita Dubiak. Zara Shah. Katarzyna Slopieczka. Claire Emma Watts. Reepa Begum. Natalia Miteva. Farinaz Mohammed Sadeghi. Abigail Mohan. Bachelor of Arts with honours in Interior Products Design. Laura Cumina. Rachel Menting Fan. Bachelor of Arts with honours in Product Design. With first class honours, Jamie Rees-Morgan. With first class honours, Jack True. Kang Chung Chan. Kanak Priyavrat Jaitley. Manisha Kohli. Oliver Richard Lydiard. Aaron Moore. James Matthew Siciliano. Anna Thomas. Kin Chung Wong. Christopher Drysdale. Philip David Midgley. Samira Pasha. Abdul Shahir. Rahul Praful Yadav. Bachelor of Arts with honours in Textile Design, Constructed Textiles. With first class honours, Chloe Louise Frost. With first class honours, Danielle Louise Taylor. Emma Louise Carnell. Sophie Rachel Drimmer. Nagma Geary. Delaram Tabatabe. Hannah Louise Watson. Alima Meddings. Ronna Teague. Heather Elizabeth Hodgkins. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Textile Design Embroidery. Laura Jane Hatter. Melissa Charlotte Kay. Navneet Kaur Karod. Laura Glynis Manley. Amy Sellers. Joanna Tooley. Rebecca Trott. Hannah Jane Coton. Natalie Olden. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Textile Design, Printed Textiles and Surface Design. With first class honours, Sophie Elizabeth Margaret Hawksford. With first class honours, Josephine Hollage. Emily Ainsworth. Hester Serena Carter Bennett. Madeline Curtis. Kellyanne Dyke. Fiona May Elmsley. Beth Farina. Emily Hanno Groves. Laura Hayden. Lucy Annabelle Jones. Unique Akelia Moody. Ashley Dean Parker. Arian Parkinson. Lydia Reid. Ruby Alice Sink. Daisy Walker. Charlotte Ruth Watkins. Jennifer Wharton. Michelle Louise Wilkins. Rebecca Amy Ashford. Shazana Ashik. Cheyenne Benning. Amy Kelly. Rachel Lucy Noble. Chadni Mira Patel. Hannah Sangwin. Charlotte Victoria Shelton. Lily Evangeline Grace Smith. Kimberly Ann Woolliscroft. Roxanne Jane Bullock. Bijal Manik. Rebecca Louise Nadolski. Bachelor of Arts in Textile Design, Navneet Shomon. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Textile Design, Retail Management. With First Class Honours, Holly Louise Bryant. With First Class Honours, Grace Bridget Osborne. With First Class Honours, Amelia Woolley. Sandra Ann Abodi. Emma Louise Bouton. Layla Teresa Chaffai. Danielle Cheetham. Amy Cunnyworth. Zara Simmons. Rebecca Claire Simmons. Siobhan Morgan Hanrahan. Charlotte Ruby Morrie. Louise Mary Redding. This concludes the presentation of undergraduate awards from the School of Fashion, Textiles and 3D Design.
We're this morning absolutely delighted to be conferring the award of Doctor of the University to Mr. Gok Wan. I now call upon the University Orator to read the citation.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, colleagues, graduands, today we confer the degree of Honorary Doctor of Birmingham City University, honoris causa, on Gok Wan. Looks good in the gown, doesn't he? Ladies and gentlemen, days like today are officially for celebrating academic achievement, the hard-won outcome of years in the workshop, the seminar room, the lecture theatre, the library or the PC lab. They're also great days for meeting up with old friends and reminiscing about nights in the Union Bar or maybe down Broad Street. But everyone here today will value this day for an experience that's unique and a little daunting for each and every one of you who crosses the stage. That is, the experience of looking your absolute best for your moment in the limelight, and that's looking your absolute best when Britain's most celebrated style guru is watching you very carefully. Now, Gok Wan claims not to know very much about academic achievement. In an interview with Piers Morgan, he famously said that as someone who left school before his GCSEs and then dropped out of drama school, his educational career was, and I quote, rubbish. I am, he added, the perfect example of a non-academic. Doesn't look like it today, does it? Of course, he knows everything about looking your best, and not just for the big occasions. Looking good is feeling good, and feeling good is halfway at least to happiness and success. And if there is one thing that defines Gok Wan's place in contemporary culture today, it's a very democratic idea. The idea that the self-confidence you gain on the journey to looking your best is not a privilege, but a right, and a right that is within everyone's reach if you try hard enough. Gok's autobiography, Through Thick and Thin, says you might have to try very hard indeed. He was born in Leicester to an English mother and a Hong Kong Chinese father in September 1974, from which you may gather that he has a big birthday coming up later this month. As a tall, mixed-race, gay, and believe it or not, very overweight teenager, he has written about being bullied at school. The feeling of being a person apart only became more intense when he went to drama school. So after a year, he returned home. He dieted to a degree that threatened life and even health and even life, and slowly beat the path to recovery through a process you might describe as self-fashioning. He began a career as a fashion journalist and consultant, working on magazines and TV shows and advising a number of household names, including Brian Ferry, Damian Lewis, and Vanessa May. In 2006, his big break came. Channel 4 approached him with the idea that became How to Look Good Naked. Now, for most of us career academics, of course, the answer to that conundrum is stay under the duvet. The book of the series followed, then a second series, and then in 2008, Gok's Fashion Fix and Miss Naked Beauty. The recent series, Gok One's Clothes Roadshow, takes style to affordable high street ranges up and down the country, and Gok's own personal range of linguistic tics, from literally to customized to bangers into millions of living rooms, and even into our own university, where he's been and visited our Institute of Art and Design and found it to be a home of, quote, style, talent, creativity, originality, and fashion savviness. And that was just the caretaker. In his series, Gok's Teens, he confronts the demons of his own past by talking to troubled teenagers about bullying, about self-confidence and anxiety issues. The same concerns run through the extensive work he's done with a number of charities. And recently he's turned his attention to food, presenting Gok Cooks Chinese with his father, who I'm delighted to say joins us today. So prompting one of the best jokes of the 2012 Edinburgh Festival, which I hope I may be forgiven for repeating. First a programme telling us what to wear, now he's telling us what to eat. I'm in an abusive relationship with Channel 4. Ladies and gentlemen, Gok One grew up as a teenager in the 1980s, looking and feeling painfully different. But the great thing about his story in 2014 is that he seems symbolic of a new, more open and more tolerant Britain, where people of one race or many, of one shape or another, of one or more inclinations, can apply themselves to the business of self-fashioning in the confidence that it is their right to do so. And it's up to you, the Birmingham City University class of 2014, to carry that message out into the world, not least when you hear the ever louder siren voices of those who would prefer a Britain less open and less tolerant. So, while your main thought as you cross the platform today may be how to please Gok's appraising eye, spare a thought for the struggle that brought him here today. It was a personal and a cultural struggle, and it's one that affects us all. So, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, colleagues, graduands, it gives me enormous pleasure to invite the Vice-Chancellor to present for the degree of Honorary Doctor of Birmingham City University, honoris causa, Gok One.
As Vice-Chancellor, I exercise the authority of Senate and confer the award of Doctor of the University honoris causa on Mr. Gok One. I invite you, Chancellor, to present the degree parchment and the commemorative medal. That completes the conferment of the award of Doctor of University honoris causa, and I'm delighted that Mr. Wan will be addressing the congregation a little later in this morning's proceedings, so you'll just have to wait a little longer to hear what he has to say to us all. But now I invite Professor David Roberts to continue the presentation of award holders and on the Chancellor to receive them.
I invite Paul Barrett to the lectern to present the award holders from the School of Visual Communication.
Masters of Arts in Visual Communication, Penelope Jane Bourne. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Animation, Tamara, with First Class Honours, Tamara Rose Hardwich. Catherine Elizabeth Haywood. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Animation for Games Design, Bradley Kelly. Christina Constantiniou. James William Leighton Nisbet. Usama Rashid. Ewelina Stocker. Salam El-Osalai. Katie Louise Hill. Suraj Kataria. Sarah Rachel Taylor. Dimitar Vaselinov Ganchev. Anthony Akeem Richards. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Theatre Performance and Event Design, Adina Freya Collins. Natasha Ewers. Alexandra Jane Foster. Louise Maria Gosling. Morgan Ruth Harrop. Wendy Ann Hart. Megan Elizabeth Hawker. Sophie Ann Lillywhite. Rasheen Tara Nugent. Jasmine Isabel Perks. Samantha K. Sefton. Lindsay Elizabeth Sherwood. Rebecca Sarah Sisson. Lydia Catherine Slater. Sualia Ali. Laura Alice Crawley. Chelsea Tamarin Johnson. Carmen Alice Lightwood. Rebecca Laura Mann. Ben Ryan. Georgina Spurgeon. Rebecca Jane Webb. Ethan Oliver Noah James. Emma Rebecca Jones. Daniel Harold Rowson. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Visual Communication, with First Class Honours, Karen Kar Ying Fung. With First Class Honours, Jennifer Ann Green. With First Class Honours, Sophie Hartshorn. Mark Kisley. With First Class Honours, William Richard Lantham. Adam Wayne Corns. Emily Louise Davies. William Douglas Duval. Mimi Gerard Morgan. Gemma Rose Jewell. Amy Kelly Miller. Agatha Ewa Luciana. Theodora Pango. John Edward Scholes. Thomas Bennett. Wai Ting Choi. Hannah Louise Daniels. Alonso Fontaine. Jabba Hussain. Nurul Eli Nikita Ibrahim D'Souza. Daniel Simpson. Zhanghu Sun. Matthew Booth. Louis Brown. Daljit Sarah. Bachelor of Arts in Visual Communication, Choi Ting Law. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Visual Communication, Graphic Communication, with First Class Honours, Simran Basra. Emily Rachel Davies. With First Class Honours, Joanne Fretwell. With First Class Honours, Daniel Kindley. With First Class Honours, Robert William Lloyd. With First Class Honours, Matthew Dillon Lynch. With First Class Honours, Felicity Laura Morse. With First Class Honours, Kushba Patel. With First Class Honours, Sanish Kaur Sandhu. With First Class Honours, Annie Louise Thompson. With First Class Honours, Autumn Liberty Townsend. With First Class Honours, Alice Lucy Underhill. With First Class Honours, Charlotte Laura Francesca Upton. Emily Sarah Abbots. Navraj Singh Bajal. Matthew Balsas. Joshua Clues. Chloe Crawford. Jordan Daniels. Rajiv Duna. Jack Roy Deacon. Sophie Louise Foster. Rebecca Jane Gibson. Harriet Lucy Hamilton Jones. Drew Hayden. Sean Ryan Jones. Thomas Allen Kavanagh. Sidra Mahmood. Emma Louise Mayman. Robert Puccinelli. Preeta Kaur Randhawa. Rebecca Claire Victoria Thornton. Laura Marie Tranter. Daniel Waltz. Galinda Baring. Fiona Bernadette Clark. Shanice Connor. Holly Julie Goldingay. Darren Mark Holden. Annabelle Jameson. Kelly Leanne Weston Law. Luke Alexander Reeder. Natasha Ann Ruby Saunders. Charlie Speddings. Danielle Kerry Wells. Loch Hee Yu. Melis Aktak. Divyesh Bhatt. Zairif Hussain. Vikram Kumar Kanth. Christopher Alexander Marshall. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Visual Communication Illustration with First Class Honours, Christina Alexandra Brunnock. With First Class Honours, Helen Rachel Green. With First Class Honours, Harjit Kaur. With First Class Honours, Natalie Ann Robinson. With First Class Honours, Sonny Ross. Daniela Bertley. Callum Carr. Amy Rebecca Clements. Peter Coleman. Jane Anna Cook. Stacey Ann Gallagher. Emily Jane Gwynn. Natalie Iskander. Saida Faiza Islam. Alina Kyriakos Kakoulis. Dominic Madden Kennedy. Sophie May. Jordan Joel Mayhew. Matthew James Parker. Laura Jane Pryor. Jessica Riley. Nathaniel Selby. Bethany Fern Thomas. Alitsa Plamanova Veshkova. Stella Violari. Job Anderson. Stefan Thies Aubrey. Yakil Brown. Jade Eloise Bugby. Christina Wing Kai Chung. Sarah Louise Holden. Jamal Asher Emmanuel Isles. Namrata Joshi. Sarita Florence Loughton. Jacob Joel Palmer. Rebecca Louise Smith. Lucy Watson. Demi Elizabeth Whitby. Christopher Duane. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Visual Communication Moving Image with First Class Honours, Suzanne Bembo. Lucy Jane Clark. Saiva Ibonave Cutie. Terence Peter Wade. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Visual Communication Photography with First Class Honours, William Harris. With First Class Honours, Melissa Helen Hobbs. With First Class Honours, Nicola Alice Onions. Harriet Harvey. Rachel Horwich. Jessica Sarah Jones. Sadia Ali Kiani. Sadie Rose May. Joanne Powell. Nicolette Shisler. Megan Sheridan. Jack Snake. Nicola Jane Taggart. Sean Andrew Taylor. Laura Duac Wood. Venita Bansal. Ashley Nicole Brown. Alice Corliss. Malgorzata Anna Zimadzinka. Sana Hussein Akhtar. Charlotte Emily Bentz. Charlotte Michelle Haggerty. Olivia Joyce Jabra. This concludes the presentation of award holders from the School of Visual Communication.
Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Design and Media, I extend my own congratulations to all of the university's graduates who are here with us today. Now that you've received your awards, you join a community of thousands of Birmingham City University alumni around the world. We will follow your careers with interest and look forward to celebrating your successes with you throughout your lives. Our alumni make a real difference across the globe in a variety of ways. The Birmingham City University Alumni of the Year scheme recognises graduates whose achievements and contribution to the community have been outstanding, and I'm delighted to present two of this year's Alumni of the Year to you today. Dan Griffiths and Leon Ostel both completed their BA Hons Visual Communication in the year 2000, and today we recognise them jointly as Alumni of the Year in the category of Enterprise and Innovation. So Dan and Leon met while studying together on the BA VisCom course and were already active in the industry by the time they graduated in 2000. Over the last decade, they've been securing names for themselves as two of the top advertising designers in London. They began their careers at the agency Glue, where they were responsible for creating everything from charity campaigns to multi-million-pound global campaigns and brand launches. Their work at Glue was recognised with numerous accolades, including 7 D&AD nominations, 5 Cannes Cyber Lions, 3 Campaign Agency of the Year titles, and 2 Marketing Agency of the Year awards. Dan and Leon were part of the founding team at Glue, successfully managing and developing the design department for 8 years and building it from a team of just 5 to over 30. They joined Glue at a time when internet advertising was in its infancy, and the work they were producing was truly pioneering. They've led creative work on accounts for some of the biggest brands in the world, including Sky, RBS, Toyota, Stella Artois, Adidas, Google, Guinness, Coke Zero, Mini, 3Mobile, GlaxoSmithKline, Unilever, and Virgin. Last year they set up on their own. As founders and directors of Cruise Studio, they've already worked on some large-scale projects for V Festival, Rogue Films, Google, and Mother. And the best thing about this is they've stayed in touch with the School of Visual Communication, coming back to do workshops and lectures and acting as mentors since 2011. Their degrees prepared them for their own success, but as the university focuses ever more on delivering industry-focused, practice-based experience to our students today, they are also exactly the sort of expert practitioners we treasure working with. I know we will see more of them, both here at the university and working across the world's top brands. For that reason, I'm delighted to name as two of Birmingham City University's Alumni of the Year, Dan and Leon, and I now invite the Chancellor to present the commemorative parchment. I now have the pleasure of inviting our honorary award recipient, Mr. Gokwan, to address the congregation.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Mum and Dad. Now, I'm not going to keep you too long because I am dying for a wee. I don't know about you, but it feels like we've been here for ages. First of all, congratulations to everyone graduating today. Your determination, your hard work, those late nights have all paid off today. This is, as the Dean said earlier on, the beginning of the rest of your life. These are also very, very valuable and precious years for you. And it's only when you get really old like me that you can say that to anybody, because they are so precious. Education isn't something that you should sniff at. It's not something that comes lightly. It takes a lot of hard work, and you guys are very special for graduating and getting through it. I never did. I left school at the age of 15 with no GCSEs, as we heard earlier. I also went to drama school and left after the first year because I didn't feel clever enough and I didn't feel bright enough, and I didn't have the confidence to get through probably what was one of the biggest hurdles of my entire life, and that was education. So to receive the honorary doctorate today, I am so proud. It is literally beaming out of every part of my body, which is a horrible thought, actually. I shouldn't even say that. But it really is, because I've said the whole of my career, never have a regret. Never have any regrets whatsoever. You carry on regretting, it's a waste of time, it's a waste of effort. Just get on with the rest of your life. But of course, we're all human, and all of us have regrets. And one of the only regrets in my life was not completing my studies. So today, strangely, I'm graduating with a bunch of people that I've never met before. But I do feel like I'm graduating, and that is a very, very precious feeling for me, because it feels like I can put one of those regrets to bed. So I want to say thank you very, very much to Birmingham City University for giving me this today. It means a huge amount, much more than a speech could ever tell you, really. So thank you. Birmingham has always been a massive part of my life. Growing up in Leicester, just 40 minutes down the road, Mum and Dad would bring us over here and we'd eat in Chinatown. And then as I got a bit older, late teens, I'd come and get drunk in the clubs and the bars. And then later on in life, as an adult, I would then bring my TV shows here. And we'd make a lot of them: How to Look Good Naked, Fashion Fits, Clothes Roadshow, because there is something about Birmingham which is warm. There's something about Birmingham which is friendly. But there is also, more importantly, something about Birmingham which is creative. And that's because it's the centre of England. It's where a lot of people migrate to. It's where a lot of people can come and find a base. And so we always brought our shows here because we thought it was worthwhile, and we thought the audiences would really appreciate it, and we weren't wrong. And so if you've been to any of the shows, thank you very much indeed. And so to have this award, or this honorary doctorate from you guys, is very important, because it is from Birmingham. It does feel very much like home. The industry, creative services, 6%, I think we heard earlier on, 6%. It makes up. I've worked in creative services. I've been so lucky for almost 2 decades now. It's incredible. It is amazing. It is full of the most interesting, diverse, accepting, brilliant people with the most incredible skill sets. And on behalf of that industry, I'd like to welcome all of you to Creative Services, because you are now part of us. You're going to enjoy every single second of it. If there's one piece of advice I could give to every single one of you: follow your dreams. Nothing is too big. Nothing is too dangerous. Nothing is too scary. In fact, the more dangerous, the bigger it is, the scarier it is, the better the experience will be. So thank you very much for my honorary degree. Congratulations to all of you lot. Thank you so much, Birmingham. Have the most incredible day and go and get very drunk.
Thank you, Dr. Wan, and particularly for those great words of advice to our graduates as you enter the same industry that Dr. Wan works in. And great experience as well. And we're very proud also to have recognised your achievement and your success in what is a challenging industry. And to all of you as well, well done. It was fantastic for me to sit there and watch enormous number of smiling faces as you appeared here just before you walked across the platform. Also, thanks to your friends and relatives for testing out the brilliant acoustics here with their great cheering and whooping. And also, I must say, congratulations to those of you who actually managed successfully to cross the stage with your footwear. It was very good without falling. Well done. And I hope you have a fantastic day for the rest of the day. We're now coming towards the end, and I'd like to invite Joelle Tukajian, who graduated this morning from the BA Honours in Fashion Retail Management, and she'll be here to address the congregation on behalf of you, our graduates.
Good morning. So, as we've heard, my name is Joelle Tukajian, and I'm a graduate from the BA Honours Fashion Retail Management programme. So there are a whole host of people I'd like to thank on behalf of the Students' Union, graduates and guests here today. I'd like to start by thanking our Chancellor. Thank you for taking the time out of your demanding schedule to attend our ceremony this morning. We are grateful to you for the interest you have shown in our achievements and here today, and for helping to make this a truly memorable occasion for all of us. I would like to thank our honorary doctorate recipient, Gok Kwan, for sharing some of his thoughts and experience with us, and I hope you like my outfit, because I searched high and low for this dress. I'd also like to congratulate Dan Griffiths and Leon Ossel as some of our Alumni of the Year recipients. I'm sure that they have given us some food for thought as we take the first steps into our respective careers. Please also join me in giving our talented musicians from Birmingham Conservatoire, directed by Professor Chris Holding, a warm round of applause as they have created a special atmosphere for this unique event. We must also recognise the encouragement and support that our family and friends have given us all in our student journey. So, in a moment, I will ask you all to stand, turn round, and join me in giving them a well-deserved round of applause. So, if all the graduates could please stand, and turn round, please, and join me in giving them a round of applause. Your graduation is a celebration of your achievement and marks the beginning of an amazing journey. As you leave Birmingham City University and begin the next phase of your life, I hope that you take away not just academic excellence and real-world skills, but that, like me, you will have many treasured memories, experiences, and friendships. I send my warmest congratulations to everyone who graduated this year and wish you all every success in your future careers. I should now like to invite the Chancellor to close this morning's ceremony. Thank you very much.
I declare this congregation closed. We should be grateful if guests could stand while the stage procession and graduates now leave the hall. Thank you.